Welcome to Crofam News for May 19, 2026. Here are today's biggest stories shaping the world. Let's get into today's headlines. The global technology race is entering a new phase as quantum computing rapidly moves from experimental research into real-world infrastructure and cybersecurity applications. Researchers and technology firms announced major progress involving quantum processors, quantum-safe encryption, and next-generation quantum networking systems. Analysts say quantum computing could eventually solve complex calculations that traditional computers would take years to complete. Several governments and financial institutions are also increasing investments into post-quantum cybersecurity protections, as experts warn future quantum systems may eventually break current encryption standards used across banking, communications, and digital infrastructure. Meanwhile, the artificial intelligence industry continues expanding aggressively as companies shift billions of dollars toward AI infrastructure, automation systems, and advanced computing hardware. Analysts say the growing AI infrastructure race is reshaping hiring, cloud computing, and energy demand across the technology sector. OpenAI and Dell Technologies also announced expanded enterprise partnerships focused on bringing advanced AI systems into hybrid and on-premises business environments as corporations continue increasing investments into AI integration. As technology companies continue pushing the limits of computing, the global space industry is also preparing for one of its most important weeks of 2026. SpaceX is now preparing for the first launch of its next-generation Starship V3 rocket, currently scheduled for May 21st from Starbase, Texas. The upgraded rocket features new Raptor 3 engines, redesigned fuel systems, improved heat shielding, and expanded payload capabilities. The mission is considered critical for NASA's long-term Artemis Moon program, where SpaceX and Blue Origin continue competing to provide future lunar landing systems for astronauts returning to the Moon later this decade. NASA also confirmed additional details involving Artemis III mission planning, including docking operations and lunar landing system testing ahead of future crewed missions targeting the Moon's south pole. Meanwhile, Blue Origin revealed that astronauts have officially begun training using a full-scale mock-up of the Blue Moon lunar lander at NASA's Johnson Space Center in Houston. While the space race accelerates, major breakthroughs are also emerging across biotechnology and healthcare research. Biotech companies are continuing to secure major funding rounds as investors pour money into gene therapies, RNA technologies, AI-assisted drug discovery, and regenerative medicine. Chinese biotech company Forlong Biotechnology announced a new funding round worth approximately 120 million RMB to advance its cytokine therapy pipeline. Researchers say 2026 is becoming a landmark year for biotechnology innovation, with advances involving in vivo gene editing, personalized medicine, AI-powered diagnostics, and next-generation mRNA technologies rapidly reshaping healthcare. Industry leaders are also closely watching changes at the U.S. Food and Drug Administration after the departure of FDA Commissioner Marty Makary, whose policies focused heavily on streamlining biotech approvals and increasing the use of artificial intelligence inside regulatory systems. And speaking of innovation, researchers continue releasing increasingly advanced artificial intelligence models capable of processing massive datasets and handling complex memory tasks over extremely long time horizons. New AI research published today introduced advanced systems designed for long-term memory reasoning, time series forecasting, and autonomous multi-target information processing. Experts say these breakthroughs could significantly improve future AI agents, robotic systems, and enterprise automation tools. Scientists are also continuing work on advanced observational systems involving gamma-ray telescopes, gravitational research, and next-generation space instrumentation designed to study some of the most extreme environments in the universe. And that wraps up today's edition of Crofam News for May 19, 2026. For more updates and breaking headlines from around the world, make sure to follow Crofam News across all platforms. Thank you for watching. This is Crofam News. Be bold, be seen, be heard.